But let's get to the next poet now, which is Sarah Mangold. Sarah was born in Omaha, Nebraska, and raised in Kansas and Oklahoma. She received a BA from the University of Oklahoma and an MFA from San Francisco State University. She's the author of Giraffes of Devotion, Electrical Theories of Femininity, and Household Mechanics, which was selected by C.D. Wright for the New Issues Poetry Prize. There's also another book, which I will let Sarah introduce. Everyone welcome Sarah.
Hey, thanks for coming. Happy Solstice. I'm going to read from my new book, Her Wilderness Will Be Her Manners. And it's about women naturalists, taxidermists, the idea of a natural body, and landscapes. And there are no titles, so don't be freaked out. It's one long poem. I'm just going to read bits from it. Ideas about where it was appropriate for women to exert authority. American Fuchsia Society, California Spring Blossom and Wildflower Association, Businessmen's Garden Club, Save the Redwoods League, Council for the Protection of Roadside Beauty. Diagram for violet, diagram for buttercup, diagram for dandelion, diagram for daisy, diagram for pond lily, twine heavy and light, an evenly notched leaf, grooving the blade of grass, driving a pin down through each foot into the soft pine bottom. What interested me was the way ladies survive as acknowledgments in other people's prefaces, the way historians will not see women in the museum unless she seeks them out. A catalog of 80,000 cards on the family Graminet. A gentle knock of nerve. This process of a false body. Mrs. Chapman found it physically impossible to bring away the watered soap nests of the flamingos. Miss Cherry found equal difficulty with the sodden nests of the cachero birds. Miss Ruth Billiard took notes on painting methods, how to paint shadows, what paint was on her palette, how to paint skies, how to draw receding perspective, how to size birds on the painted background. No one could be sure which observation would prove useful. Celestial winds, rainbows, kidneys, gesture of remembrance, perishing the keeper, footless birds of paradise. To record subtle changes in sky color, a grid of permanence, ultramarine blue, cobalt blue, Windsor blue, cadmium yellow pale, cadmium yellow deep, yellow ochre, Indian red, cadmium scarlet, Alusian crimson, permalba her white. What everyone feels for nature, suppose those feelings. An index of her sensitivity, accommodations of translation, long understood as elegy. We feel and pronounce this sunset a kind of microphone, blown all over with pinholes or other holes. Skin is afterward. There is no discrete eye. Each bit of nature landed in one column or the other. Skin beamed down for the apparent bending, iridescent peacock feathers, wings of certain dragonflies. Side view of a tiger's tongue, end view of a tiger's tongue, top view of a tiger's tongue. To send all the skins she wanted, suggestions of stealthy theft, masculinity persistent as a text. Rosie Finch, heart and sea, I kept hold of my departing senses, outcast and describer suspected. So much to be remembered by hereafter. Around a pond, rendered in glass and wax, seasonally incongruous fur phases. Method of pinching a butterfly, manner of skinning an elephant. The soft tubular hairs filled with blood where there is break enough will always remain to mark the catastrophe. How to shape a heron skin, how to open a turtle. I recommend the dictionary as a means of getting further information. The flash of butterflies, when I use the word, I cannot even suggest names. I proceed altogether differently. Thank you.